there's gonna be two parts to this video. The first part is gonna be me in Ocean City, Maryland, with $30 in my account, still bumming it out, still being a starving artist or a starving creator, not knowing my true potential and my worth. Walking on this beach last night, yesterday I literally drove 3 hours to Ocean City, Maryland. And I didn't have that much money. Like, I slept in my car, but I'm here at the ocean and I feel good. I feel the water is something that I'm so highly connected to. And I came here and I was so scared of the ocean. Even though I know I love water, I love, swimming and all that stuff. I know how to swim as a black person. That's, oh, you don't know how to swim, or you don't want to get your hair wet. No, none of that, bitch. I'm diving. I'm always here for the water, like. But when I came today, first of all, it's cold as fuck. You see, I'm like, I got my boots on. It's cold. But second of all, I just looked at the vastness of the ocean and I just felt so much fear. I just felt so much fear, and that fear kind of like represented, I think, if I'm going to be a fucking tortured poet right now, I feel like that the vastness of the ocean just represents the vastness of who we are as human beings and all the things that we have stored in our bodies, or like all the potential that we have to be the best in the world, but also be the worst. Because once you receive that power, we ask for so many things as individuals. We ask for a lot of money. We ask for, a prospering business. We ask for a beautiful family or a big family. And those things take time and energy and presence. And when you're holding a lot, when you're at the top of the mountain, where else can you go except down sometimes? You get what I'm saying? So that fear of being at the top of the mountain and fucking all of that shit up. And it's like, then it's like irrational as well, because bitch, you ain't even did nothing yet. What are you fearing? Some shit you never even fucking did. Like, you're not even there. Like, come on now. Don't be But it's like all the feelings, all the emotions, all like the waves of just being fucking human. All the waves of being a fucking human being. It's a lot. It's so much. And the way this society is built, the way that our lives are kind of constructed, the way we're taught to see ourselves, it's all asinine. It's all stupid. It's all limiting. It doesn't allow us to really enjoy the life, all of the potential. It doesn't allow us to enjoy all of the potential of what we could experience. And also in ourselves, we are scared, and that's why we cling to the system so heavily. We are scared because just like this ocean, the potential is vast. You could fucking swim. You could fucking ride the wave with your fucking surfboard. You could, go through all the 7 seas with your boat. But you could also drown. You could also hit an iceberg. You could also ruin every single thing in your life. And that potentiality, I feel like, scares a lot of us and keeps us in the same mundane cycles that we're always in. It's easier to just go to that job that you hate, because if you started your own business, bitch, what if it fucking fails? What if nobody buys the product? What if nobody shows up? And that's what I'm going through right now. So it's like you never know what you're gonna get with the ocean. You never know what you're gonna get in life. staying at the shore. This metaphor is going on for so long. but it works. Come on, stay with me. Staying at the shore, this is all you're ever gonna get. You're always ever gonna get a taste, a drip, maybe a drunken night, you know, maybe, you know, the small things. And there's nothing wrong with the small things, you know. The small things are actually the best things. But if you want the best life, you always have to honor who you are. And honoring who you are in this reality always takes risk. Always takes you putting out more than what your reality could possibly hold. It takes you being authentic. It takes you showing up and trying something, you know. And so, like I said, there's going to be 2 parts to this video. It's going to be a year, and on March 27th, from when I quit my job and I started my business, and I decided that, okay, I'm following my heart, I'm doing everything I said I was going to do. You know, I'm creating a foundation for the next generation of not even my own family, but of black women who look like me, who have been told constantly in their life that the bar is here. When the bar is actually up your ass, and you need to shut the fuck up and stop telling me how to live my life. Okay? I said I have so many things that I told myself as a kid I was gonna do. So many visions that I sat down and I envisioned and I wrote them. So many things. And it's like, for that part of myself, for that version of myself, I have to. If it isn't for anybody else, it's for her, for my inner child. That girl, when I tell you, this fucking world put her through so much, beat her down, broke her down, told her she couldn't do anything, and she still dreamt every single night of something better, of something bigger, of something more beautiful than what the fuck she was seeing. She stayed fucking positive every single day. Going in all these rooms and all these spaces and people just beating her down, and talking about her weight. I was a bigger kid. Talking about her weight, talking about how weird I was, or how anxious I was, or how this and that, or how I didn't do this and how I should do that. Or if I made a mistake, it was like, okay, that's the individual. Now she's branded as, you know, this type of individual. And she sat there and she still had the biggest heart in the world. She still respected people. She still showed up. She still lended a helping hand to people even after they, you know, was disrespectful, was stupid. She continuously gave people chances to prove her wrong, and they never fucking did. Never. All that trauma. Look at the bird. Fighting against the current. Baby, turn around. Turn around. It's okay. Because the wind is blowing this way. But sometimes you gotta be that fucking bird, because sometimes the motherfuckers going that way are dumb as fuck. Sometimes they're dumb. You gotta go the other way. And there's gonna be a lot of fucking resistance. But let me turn around. But all of the trauma, the immense amount of trauma that I've been through for my entire life, never fucking stopped me from dreaming. Never fucking stopped me from looking or seeing better for myself, for my life. Look at this view. It never fucking stopped me from wanting more. desiring more, from understanding that, yes, maybe my reality right now looks like shit. Yes, maybe all the relationships that I've been in look like shit, and people have treated me like like I'm a fucking piece of trash. Maybe that has been the case, but one fucking day, the sun will fucking rise on all these fucking niggas, on every single fucking person that ever talked about me, said that I wasn't gonna do nothing, said that I was weird, said that I was doing this, making up lies. The sun will rise on all of that shit. Try not to look like a homeless person. The sun will rise on all of it. Because when you're pure of heart, and pure of heart does not mean perfect. Pure of heart means with good intentions. Pure of heart means just trying to understand yourself and who you are. Pure of heart means showing up. When you are pure of heart, it's always gonna fucking work out for you. Always. There's no way that it can't. So keep fucking trying. Parts of this video. In the beginning, I said I have $30 fucking in my bank account. I'm here in Ocean City, Maryland, manifesting. Me living on Miami Beach, working at Lifetime as a yoga teacher, Miami, Florida, Lifetime as a yoga teacher, and a personal trainer in my fucking Miami apartment that overlooks the beach. I'm manifesting shit is gonna fucking happen before the end of this year. I don't care what nobody fucking says. Because up until this point, I allowed so many people, even through having a pure heart, even through dreaming and imagining, I still allowed people's thoughts, feelings, and ideas and projections to affect me. I allowed people to speak bullshit over me. I allowed people to speak negativity over my plans. I allowed people to look down on me. I allowed them to walk all over me and say anything. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. All of that shit from this point forward is not going to happen again. I have to, with the fire of a fucking 1,000 suns, protect my inner child at all costs, and everything that she ever fucking desired, she is gonna get it despite what anybody thinks, despite how anybody thinks my fucking story is supposed to go. She is going to get every single thing that she ever wanted, and I'm speaking that over my life, and every single person will be so fucking surprised and be like, how did she fucking do that? How? Bitch, you saw me struggling. You scrolled past every single video I fucking made, and you're gonna ask me how? You saw me. You saw me working my fucking ass off. You saw me posting content like never before. You saw me showing up. You saw me branding myself. You saw me change my Instagram name like 7 fucking times trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. You saw me failing. You saw nobody showing up to my fucking yoga classes. You saw all that shit. You're gonna ask me how? You're going to ask me how? Sorry, I'm getting emotional. It's pause. But when I tell you, every single person, I have not met one person in my life that has encouraged me, that has asked me, what do you need? That has asked me, oh, I see what you're doing. Let's, like, how do we help? Can I show up to your class? Can I do this? Can I do that? No. Maybe they said, oh, congratulations on your weight loss, because I lost a bunch of weight. If you don't know, used to be 250 pounds in 2023. They'll be like, oh, like, yeah, I'm so happy for you lost weight. But it's like, and that's great. But it's like, I don't know what this thing is about people not supporting the people in their lives. Like Jesus, he had to leave fucking Jerusalem or wherever the fuck he was from. I forgot where he's from. He had to leave. Was it Nazareth? Anyway, in his hometown, in Jesus' hometown, all they ever saw him as was a carpenter's son. Not fucking Jesus who healed people from the hem of his fucking garment, but Jesus from around the block. People piss me off, you know. People piss me off, you know. But regardless of what anybody in that motherfucking town thought of Jesus or Yeshua, no, regardless of what anybody fucking thought, he still was Jesus. He still, the prophecy that was on his life, nobody could stop it. And I'm not fucking Jesus Christ, but let me tell you who the fuck I am. I'm that motherfucking bitch, okay? And every single thing that I prophesied for myself, every single idea that God put in my motherfucking head is going to come to fruition. And I'm speaking this right now. By the end of this year, it's 2026, March, a couple days before my quit my job birthday. Sorry. And before the end of this year, y'all gonna know who the fuck I am. And I'm sorry for cursing, but when I tell you I've been through so much, when I tell you I've held my tongue for long enough, when I tell you it's so much that I have to prove to myself at this point, because fuck y'all, not you watching this video, the imaginary they, you know, the they that everybody's talking about, fuck them. I'm done playing small. I'm done playing small. And every single woman out there, I need you to stop playing small. I need you to show up as whatever you fucking need to show up as to achieve whatever it is that you said you was gonna achieve, because there is an inner little girl that is screaming. She is screaming at the top of her lungs. That little girl that continuously has been abandoned by every single person in your life. I need you to stand up for her. I need you to stop abandoning her. I need you to show up for her. She is screaming. She's screaming. I feel like fucking SpongeBob when he had the fucking box. 'Cause the good pizza is the pizza. This fucking wind. It was in the middle of the desert. I'm gonna put the video in there. Cause the crab pizza. I'm sorry, I have ADHD. Look at the ocean again. Next time I turn the camera, I'm gonna be in fucking Miami. What the fuck do you want for yourself? Write it down today and stop playing about it. I love you so much. My name is Barbie. I'm a holistic wellness coach. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm a singer. I'm a psychotherapist. That's what she really wanted. All this other Barbie Academy shit, let me tell you something. That's God. That's for God. Because God asked me to do that. The music, that's baby girl, okay? That's me. That's me. Holistic wellness coach, yoga teacher, healer, singer. You will find out this year. Peace out.